Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going over two new top teams for the Lone Gaze Dream Run boss. If you have any attempts left. If you don't have them, then you'll have to wait until next week like me. For example, I used all of my attempts for all of the team showcases for the earlier video. I didn't have any left. But anyway, this is the new top team using KRUGER basically rather than Mikola in it. With the twins, Lila will be in the back, Elijah in the front. This is a high RNG team, and it might require your levels to be very high. For example, Himmel shared this team with me, and he upgraded his KRUGER, Sinbad, and Sonya up 10 levels extra. So like they were at 371, and that improved like the survivability. But yeah, it is a risky team. It will take a few runs to get your optimal score, but it is doing very well. We're gonna show you the replay of it. It got over 650 million damage, which is crazy. It's absolutely like on this account we only got 593 million. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and show this team, and then we're gonna show you the other team, which is not using the twins, which you can run as well. But like I said, the day is almost nearing an end. You guys have probably used all of your attempts, but if you have any in the bank, then you can go for this. Let's go ahead and watch it in 1x speed. So we have, this is the team, this is the damage output. Sinbad is doing a lot of work. Sinbad is really being impressive so far in the pre-endless boss content, and even in the Primal Lord, being in the top Primal Lord team as of right now. Out on Vietnam server, not on global, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna get right into it and take a look. And this is before we even have Sinbad charms. Wait until we have that. That is going to make him even more powerful. So Sinbad is a hero you want to really consider picking up from the season store, getting him to Mythic Plus, and plus 10 exclusive equipment. Of course, eventually plus 15 is going to be good, and Supreme Plus is going to be good. But until then, he is pretty good at Mythic Plus as well. Okay, so as you can tell here, the team comp is very similar to the previous best team, but we don't have Mikola, which means you're missing out on even more healing. You're completely relying on Coco, damage reduction, and shield to protect your team, and the twins, their minor healing and shielding that they have. But really, the twins do not have a high healing output, but they do have the shield, I guess. Yeah, the twins just cast the ultimate so rapidly and allow all of your team members to do the same because of the energy refunds, and that is going to allow you to proc the Star Shard spell really rapidly. Some people have even tried this team with the new artifact overcharge spell. And by the way, guys, I forgot to mention this or even think about it in my previous video, but overcharge spell is not available if you don't have an Asperia monthly active for the boosted like 250 milestone weekly limit. So people who have an Asperia monthly, they will be able to get overcharge spell this week, but otherwise you can just run like basically Star Shard spell instead of overcharge spell because they're both top options. Like look at this, 33 seconds left, already 525 million damage is crazy. And like no real risk of the team dying. KRUGER is just really good because of the physical defense debuff, further increasing the damage from Sonya and Sinbad, who are your hard-hitting carries. KRUGER is really good in pre-endless bosses, especially in a physical-oriented team comp. So if we continue to see Sinbad and Sonya dominating, then KRUGER is going to get even more value, basically. And yeah. Okay, 16 seconds left, already over 600 million, already breaking my record on my, like, the high spender account today that I set, 593 million, has been blown out of the water with this new team. Yeah, like, I'm now rank 4 in my district, when I was rank 1 before this team came out. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, like, this does happen. There was a lot of, basically, refinement for the teams in Lone Gaze. Wow, almost everyone died right towards the end, and they managed to survive. This is, like, the optimal run. You cannot, I don't think today anyone can possibly break 650 million. This is like the fully perfect RNG run. Everyone survived and everyone is literally as maxed as you can imagine. Yeah, it's the perfect output of damage for today. Okay, so that was amazing. Now we're going to show you the other team, which was come out with by Shadow Ranger, and this was actually come out with earlier in the day. Now, if you don't have the overcharge spell, I would try the Star Shard spell. If that doesn't work, I would like try the Sanctum spell because like the healing might be good for Taylene, but I would try the Star Shard spell first. I would think that would be the best. It is like the most replaceable version of the overcharge. So there's a team formation. It's using the same heroes as we shared a team of in my like compilation video at the beginning of today. However, it is in a different formation, and this formation is more optimal. Rainier will be position swapping the Tailin, causing the boss to take increased damage from his dynamic balance, and then Sonya buffing up Mikola and Tailin. Okay, and we have a replay of this from Himmel that he has shared, and again, maxed out account, so this is like the maximum potential you can receive. And the crazy thing is, this is like the second best team, and the craziest thing is, this is the second best team, but this also beat my overall all-time record on this real account that we set with the twins, which is crazy. Like, even this is beating it, but of course, like, look at the level of investment. It is pretty much maximum, and this is without charms. Once we get charms on these key heroes, things are going to be insane, and that is why in the next couple of days, like, trying to clear to the highest floor of the Dawnrise as well as a Nightmare Trials, and make sure you're sweeping the more optimal treasure out of the two. This is really going to help you. Like, tomorrow we have the Gale treasure for rogues, and that is going to be good for Sinbad. That is going to be good for Shakir if we ever need to use him, Lily May. So really you want to go for that Gale treasure tomorrow rather than the tank one. Like, the tank one is not really going to help really much of anything. So yeah, it's a no-brainer kind of tomorrow, but the day after is difficult because we have supports and we have warriors. And warriors we have like Sonya and KRUGER, and supports we have a lot like Coco, Mikola, Rainier, and Rainiers are pretty important. Anyway, eventually we'll get there with all the charms. So the survival looks really good here. Tailin is able to like fully cast her ultimate. I think that is the reason Overcharge spell is so good, because it will grant her more energy generation. However, I think you need the hero to cast the ultimate to reapply the effect. And so Tailin just cast one time the whole fight, so I don't know what is happening. Anyway, Rainier goes down here, which is, you would think this would be bad, and it is bad because it causes the boss to increase his defenses, so then he's going to take less damage from that point on. And he also gains bonus haste, which gives him the potential to maybe even kill your team. But this team is surviving really well with the Coco damage reduction. 15 seconds left, and Tailin is still firing off like a turret in the back. And yeah, this is crazy. This team is getting too high of a score. Now Coco goes down, but still Tailin barely survives. But I think, again, this is going to be because of like the maximum level of investment, the maximum possible levels on everything. 608 million. Are you kidding me? Like, this is making my team, like, I'm going to show you what I got. In the basically the top team that I tried earlier today, I did some skips, 593 million. And with like with a pretty high maxed out account, like no Paragon 4 on Sinbad and stuff, but like, yeah, I mean, this is crazy how these other teams are doing so well. But anyway, guys, if you have attempts left, give these teams a shot, and you can share with me how they work for you. As for, yeah, the charm priority, I'm just gonna recap it a little bit because this is going to be the most important thing. Tomorrow, definitely Gale treasure. Then the thing is, warriors and supports. This is really the tough decision. Honestly, though, I think you should go for supports, because when we look at the warriors, there's Sonya, which would be nice, and her charm effect quality bonus is going to cause it to provide some defense shred, which would increase your damage output, definitely. But apart from that, is really only KRUGER, right? KRUGER, and does he? What even charm effect does KRUGER have? Yeah, KRUGER doesn't have a charm effect which will benefit your team. This is only for himself. So this is not going to be even a priority. So really, it is only Sonya. Out of these, Corrin hasn't really been used in any top teams. So I wouldn't really recommend going for the sweeps or warrior treasure. Even though Sonya charms are important eventually, the supports you have way more that are going to be useful for you. For example, Mikola, Coco, Twins, Rainier, yeah, too many. And then Smokey as well, but Smokey hasn't really been seeing much use because Smokey in pre-Endless isn't amazing. Like, Mikola is usually better. But once we get to Endless, I think Smokey and Mikola are going to do a swap. But I think the Twins are always going to remain relevant. And this is why, in my opinion, you can safely begin pulling for the Twins now if you have Forester at Supreme Plus. And don't worry about what was your next project. Put it on a hold and begin going for the Twins. That is my advice. The Twins are really, really dominant, and Harak this season I do not think is going to be too great, because he's going to be probably best for Plague Creeper, and then maybe best for Lone Gaze, but apart from that, I don't think he's going to be the best in Endless for any of the other teams, and that's really like, if he's only good in one or two Endless teams, that's not a good enough reason to warrant building him anymore. And the Twins are probably going to be using almost all of them. So it's time for Twins, guys. Even if you started building your Harak, put it on a hold and build the Twins first. That is my opinion. And that's what I'm going to do on my main account. Like, because I haven't went for Harak, and I think I did actually go for one copy of Harak. Yeah, I did because I needed to make like charm videos or something. But yeah, I'm now just gonna go for the twins. Anyway, guys, that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you all for watching. Good luck getting a top score if you still have runs left. Otherwise, wait for tomorrow's Dream Run, which we'll be covering as soon as the top teams are out. And if you guys want to join my AFK Journey Discord server to chat with me more, ask me any specific questions, or talk to our community, we have over 1,950 members right now. There's a link in the description of this video, and I would look forward to seeing you there or seeing you in the next video. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to Himmel for sharing the replays. And until the next one, guys, everyone, peace out for now.